already answered. I have already answered your question with regards to whether the agreement was signed or not, and I can't remember whether it's Sophie or who asked what exactly is the agreement about. The agreement on the waiver of visa for diplomatic and official passport holders is for easy processing of those who hold the diplomatic passport in terms of no need for visas and other logistics, and to make it easy for them to travel in between the two countries. So indeed, the agreement has not yet been signed. Once all the diplomatic processes have been concluded, the agreement will be signed, and we will announce once all those processes have been followed. But all the officials between the two departments, including the Department of Home Affairs, have agreed in terms of the text and all that of these agreements, which represent progress, because it's a process that started by my predecessor, Minister Pando, and which we are building from, and we are committed to continue with that process that was started in 2022. Negotiations have gone through, and in this period we believe that it's now ripe for the conclusion. And once that process is concluded, then we will announce, it will be signed. And it's the same with the request that he has made for reciprocity. It will also have to undergo that process of negotiation.
Hello everyone, welcome back to SA Affairs Daily, your place for all latest news and trending stories. Today we're diving into a major political story that has South Africa buzzing. Minister of Home Affairs Schreiber's decision to allow Ukrainians visa-free travel to South Africa. Not only has this move sparked criticism from South Africans with strong historical ties with Russia, but it also has been seen by some as a challenge led by the Democratic Alliance, the DA, against the ruling African International Congress, the ANC, and the Government of National Unity. Let's break down what's actually happening. In a recent decision by the Department of Home Affairs, it was announced that Ukrainians can now travel to South Africa without a visa. The government presented this as a move to boost tourism and increase foreign revenue, a strategy they believe could help the struggling post-COVID economy. However, this decision was met with immediate backlash as it raised concerns about South Africa's diplomatic stance amid the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. Many feel this visa waiver contradicts South Africa's generally favorable stance towards Russia, a long-standing ally that supported the anti-apartheid movement. Critics are questioning why Ukrainians were granted this privilege when other allies in Africa and elsewhere still face stricter visa requirements. Adding to the controversy, the DA has been vocal in its support of this visa-free policy, seeing it as a way to promote economic growth and open South Africa to more international connections. However, some members of the ANC and the Government of National Unity view the DA's stance as undermining the foreign policy approach. They argue that DA's push for this visa waiver aligns more with Western interest, as seen as a form of defiance against ANC-led government's policy of neutrality, especially regarding the Russia-Ukraine conflict. So now, this perceived defiance is adding tension between the DA and the ruling party, with some ANC supporters feeling that the DA is pushing a Western agenda that doesn't align with South Africa's historical alliances and domestic interest. Now, the DA, however, argues that this is an economic decision focused on bringing in more tourists, not a statement of support for any political side in the conflict. Now, let's look at the historical alliance with Russia. So, South Africa's deep-rooted alliance with Russia goes back to the days of anti-apartheid struggle, when the Soviet Union, including Russia, provided critical support to liberation movements like the ANC. Now, due to this history, many South Africans feel, till this day, a sense of solidarity with Russia. The government, ANC government that is, has generally leaned towards a neutral position in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, while still fostering BRICS partnerships that include Russia. For this reason, many South Africans view the DA's support of the visa waiver as misaligned with the nation's political history. To some, it's seen as a shift that contradicts South Africa's traditionally neutral or pro-Russian stance, raising concerns that this policy could strain relations with Russia at a time when South Africa continues to benefit from BRICS alliances. Now, this visa waiver has sparked strong opinions among South Africans. Some are in favor, viewing it as a positive step to attract foreign visitors and boost the economy. Others believe this decision represents a break from South Africa's commitment to allies who supported its liberation, and they worry that it might indicate a shift in the country's foreign policy. Meanwhile, the Home Affairs Ministry maintains that this move is purely a tourism strategy, unrelated to political alliances. However, with the DA's endorsement, many see this as a political play, suggesting that the party might be trying to push for a policy shift more aligned with Western interest. So, what's your take, guys? Should South Africa open up its borders to more international travelers, irrespective of political affiliations, or should visa policies reflect the country's historical alliances? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the updates on the story and more. Thank you for tuning in to SA Affairs Daily, and we'll catch you on the next video.